can pop up, and then we will be done for the day. Thank you.
I
No,
wanted to sit here comfortable.
You can sit.
No, thank you
You
very
can
much. Thank you very much, facilitator. Ian, from the first up to here, the chairperson of the board of ECRDA, Dr. Mapazi, has been part and parcel of all these 4 sessions. And that means she is taking this particular program very serious, because as ECRDA, as we have already indicated, we are going this month for a strategic planning session. Interim CEO indicated that, and this is a very bold decision that has been taken by ECRDA, that before you go to a boardroom discussion, open up so that you don't theorize in your strategic planning session. You've got a 5-year strategic plan, it's a reviewed. It's time for reviewal now. But I am here to see a strategy that has been reviewed based on what the people are saying. We can say through these platforms, people have spoken, not just people that are involved in this particular sector, potato sector in particular today. The board members of ECRDA have agreed that they are not going to come here, all of them. They will join. And since day one, a lot of them have been part and parcel of these engagements. So thank you very much, ECRDA board, for making your decision work. Again, Ian, new broom sweeps clean, that is a normal thing. But it is not the case here. We have an interim CEO, a very funny term. But he has brought this idea to us. Not only brought the idea, but made sure that the team that he is working with, management, professionals at ECRDA, but general workforce, because we said we want our strategy to be known up to the level of a sweeper, so that when we want to change the culture at ECRDA, everybody is on board. Thank you very much, Mkuma, for assembling first 18, but also bring together. It is very difficult for an administrative leader who is working in isolation, because the professionals ziyasonga izandla zikuyeke kuba ziyekele into kokuba uyobetheka zimane zisithi nabanye bebekho ngaphambili benza lento. So this is a very good approach. I have an advantage of going through even the group discussions in terms of our board, how they are contributing, making sure that all these 4 sessions are successful. Thank you very much, our team and the general workforce. Even if they were not here, the team that was here represented them, and we have done a steering job for us to be where we are. Let me come to you, my dear friend from ECSEC, our own ECSEC.
Let me stand for this one.
It is, I will repeat what I said yesterday. It is not normal that a government employee will take something of this nature very serious. Be punctual. It is known that it is only private sector. And be spot on discussion. Encourage people to discuss. Please indicate to the CEO that we are so happy about the service that you rendered. But we were going to be shocked because we know you have never disappointed us. Thank you very much, Ian, for the work that you have done. Now let me come to those that were there connected. They used their data. They were led by the chairperson, although she was not in control. Board members, farmers, everybody that is there in part and parcel of the industry. Thank you very much. We were afraid, something that is called a hybrid is always bringing serious challenges in the discussions. Thank you very much. Kangesibone Mahlazo. Even you manage your everything that was there in terms of the system. But there was a lot of interest that was generated by informal groupings. I am part of a group ECRDA of farmers, specifically these ones are on veg. Out of their own, what about they were mobilizing each other from yesterday, and they were searching for the link, and they are part and parcel of those. Thank you very much. Continue to discuss initiatives of this nature in your informal arrangement. This is how we are going to build this particular partnership moving forward to resolve the challenges that were indicated here. Now, can I come to my panel? To be a panelist is an honor. And I suspect that you will make a very good presentation of your CV by just indicating that one of the activities that you were involved in, you were a panelist. It will mean something because not anyone can get that particular title, a panelist. It is a professional, someone who must sit in front of other people. Instead of sitting in these chairs, isolated ones and special ones are here. And all of us are facing you. And those that are connected, you have made our day by performing professionally in terms of articulating your areas, but also in terms of responding to questions. Uthe uJQ sizanibiza ngamagama nolento yokuba i-official inike i-board member i-instructions for how are you going to close the session so that i-session yakhe ingamoshwa i-board member ithi biseyize kakuhle imoshwe i-board member. Mr. Vuyani Kama, who was connected. I don't know how did you choose these individuals, but he is my friend and my mentor in another life. But I know that we are not part of the database that you are talking about. So Senokwenza was Mulungiswa in the figures. Thank you very much, Mr. Kama, because you have given us the practical side of what others are theorizing. And you are indicating there are other panelists and other people that have been saying here they have received your help. We have also learned that you are a board member. Thank you very much for doing that. Tulan, where is Tulan? Tulan, you are having a challenge. You know, this argument that is talking about old modern technology and the new one in terms of job losses and all that, we are going to assist you in discussing those particular issues. But we're not going to fight with anyone, but put a discussion. If, as ECRDA, you are saying the best way to push agriculture and agricultural development is to bring in young people. If you don't, you don't want to be up to date with technology. And the new technology, young people are not going to join agriculture, and what will make agriculture not attractive to abantu abatsha. There is a farmer who is our neighbor in another area. He lost 15 bulls. Start bulls. And there was an indication how much he has lost. To solve that particular problem, it was the use of a drone. And our young people, they want to sit in their office and use the technology to understand in a particular pitch and how much more water do you need. So now, you are competing with e-labor. You are correct. Thank you very much for bringing that particular side. But unfortunately, Tulani, you are not going to sign any agreement with you here today, because you will also ask us what kind of organization is the RDA, where we arrange this platform and we sign agreements. It is not done that way, especially with government and government entities. But we are willing to work with you moving forward so that we can, both of us, get to where we are supposed to be. The team, Brendan, it is not normal to bring your boss with you and you are still going to sit. I was asking Mr. Kovil, who is going to speak now? Now that the CEO is here, I was harassed again by one board member, to say, are you aware that our CEO and Rendani are coming? So thank you very much. Chair, you are my colleague, most. Now chair. Saske samkasha engoha. Belendozi oxon. Asenze umsebenzi omhle kakhulu. How I wish ungasenze umsebenzi omhle nangoku of changing the situation. Eastern Cape, we will also use. We request you. You are here as this team, heavyweights. Please, the board of Potato SA must understand this particular session in totality and proposals that we are putting forward, and work with us as ECRDA to make sure that this particular picture is changed and changed positive. We are appealing to you. Are also not going to cite anything, but we are appealing to you that this must lead to concrete agreements between us and yourselves. So please, the board of Potato SA, tell them that we need each other. Now, fresh produce market. And hey, you have introduced us to an area that we have never been focusing on. And now we know that there are politics involved. And politicians must understand these particular challenges, because they are not going to be solved by anyone else. It is the understanding of politicians that is going to change this particular scenario. Yes, as technocrats, you can discuss, but I think as ECRDA led by the chairperson of the board, we need to also engage ORTAM and discuss these particular issues of that fresh produce market, but also even the two others that you have spoken about. Linda, where is Linda now? Linda, SEZ, if we cannot have this approach, SEZ is going to die before it can be born. It is very good that you have prioritized working with stakeholders, mobilizing them, but also these areas that we must understand that, or that SA, you are specialist in this field. I like what Rendani has said, because we must not forget, we want to bring solutions to challenges that are faced by primary producers, the farmers. Anyone else is a support to that particular noble idea. So SEZ, we support that, and there is an opportunity that it will succeed. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Now, with us here, there are entities, government entities. Some, they are connected. We have had some commenting here. All district and metro municipal agencies were invited, and some of them have been part and parcel of this one, of these sessions, including this one. Thank you very much for joining, because there is no need for these agencies and ECRDA to compete. There is a lot of work that we must coordinate. ECDC and all other entities. Now the focus, but I can say it. There is an initiative in this one. We're also relooking at our red hubs, and that one is a priority. Now there is a shortage of supply of potatoes, and I suspect, as Carl, you have made a good decision to invest there. Let's include the components of what we were discussing here to make Mizana area a successful area in terms of potatoes, so that we don't want that plant to be there and be referred to as a white pearl. And all of us here will be judged by that initiative and supporting that initiative to say, if it has been successful in that particular area, we can spread our wings. Today it's Wednesday. Wednesday is normally a quiet day in the business, but there will be no need to keep you the whole day. But you're going back home. I know Buffalo City will be happy for you to sleep again here. You must follow the chairperson of the committee. I'm going home to Chris again. After this session, there is cost containment all over. So go back to your own areas. The flights are still available. We don't want to see you here unless you have another business. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
Have and safe all those other points.